We back at it. We back at it. Still here, still surviving the markets. Today's the 28th. It's July. Still got this journey moving forward. It's gonna keep failing forward. Just keep failing forward. Last week was a tough week. We're gonna get into that after the session if I got some time, or maybe I'll do a stream, uh, separate to go in on how last week went down. Um, we're still sitting at a good spot as far as potentially if we come in and execute this week, I can get my second payout on top one futures. We'll see how that goes. So yeah, let's just focus on executing today. So execution, entries and exits is the biggest thing. Last week I struggled with my entries after Monday. Like Monday was pretty much my only good entry. Everything else after that was trash because my psychology was off. So yeah, let's see what we get today. Go ahead and share my screen. Wow. All right. Right now we potentially have a breakout on the downside in 1 hour. If this 1 hour can close right around here, it'd be great. We can target this level here. We don't have much area to fill. We just really is going off of price action today. I'm going off of what the chart is telling me. So we have a first exit of entry up here, and then we have a possible second one here if we're looking at the 4 hour. All right, if we're looking at the 4 hour. Actually, we're just looking at the 4 hour. You will actually take this out. This will be your area that you're targeting for take profit. But I like to target the hours here. So this will be my first target of take profit here if the 1 hour closes this way. We don't have much going on. We do got price action where we can push up. And well, we could potentially put an order in right here for a continuation. This wouldn't be bad at 488 using this price action level right here. Actually gonna do that. I don't know if you see that, guys. Okay, we got to downsize though. 5 contracts. Limit sell. 5 contracts, and I'm sitting at price action level at 488. And we're gonna risk about 32 points here. Yeah. Take a limit sell price action level at 488. We still got area to fill above us, which is cool. We're just accepting the risk that it could fill above us here, but I like this level right here. See if we can get tapped in. It's a clear breakout candle. We have more area to fill underneath us. Let's see if we can get tapped in. Got to risk about 32 points right here. It's looking like it may just go. Let's see. Yeah, 15 looking like it could just go. Mm. We don't have the greatest prices to target here as far as entry. Best price will be way up here. I think after getting this breakout and having this clean range to the downside, 67 points right here to the downside. This might just be ready to go. You have a potential entry on a 15 once it passes the wick. But that will be a breakout strategy. And I'm staying away from the breakout setups, at least on this time frame. I'd rather just take the breakout on the 1 hour. Because I haven't seen I need to put in more reps on the breakout strategy, get more practice with it. But yeah, you have an order in sitting right at this wick for a sell. So I'm gonna stay away from the levels there. It's 9:22. Honestly, probably be better to, if you're gonna take a buy, be best to take the buy off the 4-hour support level. Just because there's not much going on. It's not much going on this chart. Because what time frame you watching this on? Okay. I did cop some Apex accounts. Apex is running 90% off. Bought them through Wealth Charts. You can see them here. Got 10 of them. We'll see if we take something today off it or not. Yeah, I'm gonna watch this off the 15. Be nice if we got a little last minute spike up. Get tapped in on this sell. Looks much clearer on the 15. You can see here this closed underneath this last resistant level. And then that will be considered a breakout. And then from here, we have clean range all the way down to the last 1 hour support, which was about right here. So you see is the last support level that I'll be targeting if we get into this move. See what we get. 5 minutes till market open. Going to try to stay with this trend. I mean, if we had nothing on our chart, if we had nothing on here at all, just hide in the drawings, right? Take the VWAP off. You can see that we're selling down, right? We already know previous support can become previous resistance, right? It's all about price action. So that's why I have a sell order here, because we don't have, even though we still have area to fill above us, I'm not too falling about this as the entry. I feel like we're gonna come tap price action level and then reverse, because it just looks cleaner to my eye that way. since we just had such a hard sell off, we didn't have like a couple candles to the downside. It was just sell off hard. Yeah. Well, this thing might be ready to go right now. So just past that level, this will be a considered a entry, potential entry spot, for how some traders take their breakouts strategy. It looks like we might have just missed it if it goes, if it decides to go. Let's see here. See if it wants to play around. Oh, yeah. Yeah. See what we get today. See what we get today. See if we can get some momentum. Like I said, may or may not take an order here on wealth charts today. I'm only looking for a 25-point move with a 25-point stop in order to pass these and get them to be a funded account. I really want to take something crispy. This trade right here will have to have about 30 points of risk, 35 points of risk. So not looking to enter in quite yet. What time we got? 9:28. Yeah. It's probably going to be the end of it here. Most we can do right now, if you wanted to, would be to wait for price here, or you really scale down. And at that point, to me, it's not even worth hopping in the trade if you really gotta, just take a contract, one contract. Trying to see if there's a better entry spot here. I mean, we have price all the way up here. We can retrace to. We got price here. We can retrace to. Because in my eyes, at this point, we should have already been tanking down. We can come to this wick here. And let's rock with that. So I'm changing the entry to 495. Coming off to the wick in this area to fill is a wick right here before we turn down that I'm going to ride off of if it decides to come up. But let's see what we get. So 495.75 is my entry today if we can come up here. wouldn't be surprised if it just goes as well. But we'll see. I'm risking about 25 points here. 5 contracts. Almost got tapped in. All right, I'm in this trade now. I'm bringing my stop down to previous levels here. And like I said, I'm targeting the 1 hour lows. So TP is going to be sitting at 422. If we break all of this to the downside, I'm probably just going to hit a sell on wealth charts. Just hit a sell for 61. So we'll see. The moment that it passes this wick down below, I'll just do a market order sell. But I wanted to drop all the way down. Just need some confirmation that this is ready to go. If it just drops all the way down. See what we get today. So the idea here is to ride the momentum of this supply setup. So we know if this candle goes in our favor, we know we should just continue on down to the downside. So risking about 25 points. All we need is 25 to get funded. See if we can just get a solid reaction here to sell this off. See here, you can see here where our target is, where our stop loss is at. I'm just waiting for this candle to close underneath. If we can get a closure underneath, we should have good range of at least 25 points to get, right? So let's just be patient, see how it plays out. It's 9:34. So today we pretty much took a supply setup and then downtrend, current downtrend. Um, and we're targeting a 1 hour support level. Let's see what we get right now. It's still pushing up, playing around in one spot pretty much right now. Still got 8 minutes for this candle to close on the 15 minute. So see what we can get. See what we can get. Like I said, if we get a candle to close in our favor and we start creating another lower low, then I'll be looking to execute a trade off of wealth charts for 25. Just looking for 25 points. Got 7 minutes for this to do something here. Yeah, it is fighting. It is fighting. I would love for this just to keep following the trend. No need to fight. Just follow the trend. Just follow the trend. We trade with the trend. We were underneath VWAP. We have a nice supply candle here. Just keep following that. We didn't have much of a, solid area for it to truly hold some crazy support, right? So we can see we touched the top of here, which is, some price action, but it's not much price action at that level. Like we was only up here one time. They sold off, then we gapped up overnight. So thinking if anything, come on back down to this 1 hour support level. Keep that going. Keep that going. I might even add another 5 to this on top step if we can actually close underneath. Keep it going. I mean, top one futures. I'm getting out at 422.50. So 1 hour previous 1 hour support level. Yeah, not far to go. If we can close right. So I'm just waiting on. Yeah. I might actually just get ready on the wealth charts, to be honest. Like I said, yeah, I'm just gonna get ready on the wealth charts because if we can close underneath, huh? Let me see. Okay, so here we go. Got the wealth charts up. Telling you, this candle 15-minute closes uh, the way how I wanted to close. Um, Jumping in on wealth charts for 25 to the downside. It's a lot of fight today though, so maybe I might hold off on it to get a more cleaner, a true clean entry because there's a lot of fight. Um, I mean, you take a step back, look at the chart. What are we fighting on right now? We're on this little, the last highs from over here. So these last highs became support, right? My opinion though, this last high was, it's not like we played around at that last high for quite some time. There's only one time. For me, it just doesn't have enough here for people to truly park their money in, especially when we're coming down in a downtrend at all-time highs. We got a supply set up. We're underneath VWAP. I just don't see this pushing up. Just follow this trend of selling down. But you know, we could always be wrong. We don't just follow what we see on the chart. Right now, it just doesn't make sense for this to explode up. But I mean, NAS can always do what NAS wants to do. $5-minute. Yeah, this 5-minute is definitely fighting. 5-minute is definitely fighting. 15-minute looks so much better for my nerves. See how the 15-minute shape up. 15-minute still has 1 minute. It's crazy we haven't been able to catch the easy ones when it should be easy. And then it's like when we miss the easy ones, they play out just like that. 30 seconds, 40 seconds. We find an easy one, market make us earn it. We're gonna sit in this trade for 35 minutes before it play out. That's just the way how it goes. Had a little spike up there. So it's completely filled this area now. Let's see if we can get some orders that come in and sell off. See if we can sell off. It's not looking good. Yeah, it'd be lovely for this thing just to go. My cousin over here talking about he's sweating bullets sitting through this trade right now. Let's go. Give me something crazy. What's going on? My whole screen froze. Oh, I thought we was tanking. I thought we was tanking. I thought we was tanking. There's some more manipulation going on. This is crazy today. This is crazy today. I thought we was going on down. Okay. Hell yeah. This is crazy. I haven't seen a move like that. It's not even 10 o'clock. It's 9:50. Let's follow this trend. Come on. Come on, 100. I'm over here clacking. I'm thinking this thing was going down. My screen was froze. My screen was froze. It didn't. I'm thinking this thing is headed downstream, flooding down. This move is taking this sweet time. Man, oh man. Yeah, I mean, on the 15, all areas been filled. I'm just waiting for it to follow the trend that it's been doing since this morning, which is going down. Hopefully, we can hit these targets coming down to the downside. Looks like we're going to be probably in this until 10 o'clock. I'm hoping. I mean, we still have 8 minutes for this candle to do something. It's so crazy. We've been sitting here trading in the same spot basically since the market is open. Monday has not given any type of love. They just took us out. And that's how Monday is gone again. Another L on Monday. We could have a possible re-entry. This is a liquidity right here to the downside now. Right, it came up slightly past this high. It could sell off now. But normally that likes to happen at 9:30. So I'm assuming now this wants this to continue, and the 10 o'clock reversal maybe is somewhere up here. Um, but that's that. That is that. Today it probably would have been worthy to note that. Let's see here. If we decided to have taken a 9:30, okay, 9:30. So 9:25. This was the lowest low. Could have got in for a buy off the 9:30 wick, that wick down, even though we couldn't have done that because this was a breakout candle to the downside. Today is just tough on price action. I mean, it's literally just doing whatever the hell it wants to do, in my opinion. It's just market movers, market makers is doing what they want to do. I mean, we're in a clear downtrend. We have supply. We're trading at all-time highs. This should be an easy sell off to the downside to make some money. I don't see what big institution or investors are parking in good money right here. But they decided to do that. We've got taken out the trade. We had a good stop. Yeah, down 258 today. That's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. Can't seem to hit on Mondays now for whatever reason. It's crazy. It's just all these cycles. All these cycles. All of these cycles. Yeah, today was a lot of price action going on. We had the support level over here. We had area to fill above it, so you could target if you're getting in for longs. You will target the area to fill. And they might have just hit us with a liquidity move right here to sell off down to the downside for a 10 o'clock reversal. I'm thinking about possibly jumping back in because I don't see where we want to go to the top. So hit a sweep right here and then sell off to the downside for the 10 o'clock reversal to sell down. But then again, too, I don't like how this looks on the 1 hour. Well, I mean, it has a wick. It's still closed negative. Now I'm going to call it. After last week, y'all, got to get the psychology back down on just executing, trying to take the best setup for the day. Try to take one here. We had supply on the board. There was area to fill. We were in a downtrend. We just decided to basically fill this gap and push back up. We never came back down to a clean support level on the 1 hour. And that's just it. That's just it. We had proper risk management. Had to stop here. Was banking on the supply candle to hold up. Just did it here. It looks crazy on the 5 minute. I don't know what's going on. Well, yeah, that's gonna be it for me, man. Like I said, we'll go into the trading journal. Probably do that Thursday when I got a little bit more time. Getting ready to call it. But it looks like it wanted to do a possible sweep here and then sell off to the downside. But how slow and choppy it's moving, I mean, it's really no telling. But I just want to get back into practicing good habits, good entries, good exits. Today was a great trade idea. Just didn't play out, so I can definitely see this being a liquidity sweep right here. That's tough if that plays out. And also thinking about too, given these supply and demand setups, room to breathe for liquidity sweep. So instead of having my stop exactly at the wick, we can go 15 points off of that wick, right? To give the trade room to breathe. So we won't get taken out of moves, right? Because here, if this ends up playing out in our favor, coming down, 80 points on the day, that's tough, right? Because we had our stop at what's that, 520, and it just came up to 524 just to take us out to then play out in our favor. But typically, though, supply and demand, when supply and demand hits, it's going to hit. And normally, we don't have, every once in a while, I do get taken out of this trades, but for the most part, supply and demand should react fairly quickly. I don't know what kind of manipulation or weird stuff they got going on today. The market had spiked down. I'm thinking we're going to crash out. It was like 940, 945, something like that. It just spiked down. The system couldn't even keep up with it. By the time it spiked down, it was already spiking back up. So that's going to be today. Be back in at it tomorrow. Peace. Peace. Cuz